What's up, dudes? Max here. So now that the week of Fulgore and essentially the week of every single Killer Instinct character available in the roster right now has concluded, I wanted to do a little bit different programming for KI going down the road. So what you're going to watch now is a lobby that I put together with some other players online, and some of these players are very notable amongst the competitive scene of the game. And a lot of these dudes are essentially the best at some of these characters that you're gonna find. What I really wanted to do with this lobby was have these guys play out these epic matches and have me commentate their matches live. I'm gonna try to organize these every once in a while, so if you guys want to actually watch it live, it's over at twitch.tv/Maximilian_dude, and you can find the link in the description below for that. But for now, we're gonna have a multi-video series that starts off with me commentating these matches. This includes guys like Grims, who's won several different huge tournaments for the game, Rico as well, and other dudes like Filthy Rich, who actually designed the game and was the community manager for Double Helix when Killer Instinct was out. So as I said, guys, thank you very much for the support of the week ofs. The week of Fulgore was an absolute blast, but I hope you enjoy something a little bit different as I practice some commentary for Killer Instinct, which honestly is one of my favorite things to do for the game. I appreciate any thumbs up or support on these videos, guys, and if you like it, I'll be sure to program and plan more in the future. Hope you enjoy them, dudes. Take care. Okay, here we go. Our first real match. Looks like we got Grims under the alias Quackerdoodles X sticking it out with Jago. And FGTV Live, the famous Filipino champ, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 champion, playing an alien. That's it, he's just playing alien. I really don't have anything else except that he's playing an alien. Here we go. Grims being really offensive at the start, tries to go for a cross-up, doesn't get it. Champ with a good defense, gets blasted by Fireball really early on. If you notice, when there's sparks on the screen, Jago goes naked. A little bit of Tibnit, the more you know. Catches him, oh wow, catches him, but almost gets combo broken. Champ doing a pretty good job by holding his ground against Jago. But Jago's got a really good tool against Glacius from full screen, and it's Light Fireball. It is disgustingly good. That is gonna catch. When is Champ gonna choose to break? Oh, we got locked out, and now he goes, oh my god. Grim's going for a reset, which then results in a calm and cool 43% damage on top of the damage from the previous combo. Good stuff. Overhead. Goes into wind kick. More manuals. Gives it a shot, and good stuff from Grims. Gets more meter as well. He's now sitting on 2 full bars, and he's up about 75%. Champ lands the hit. Uses the Shadow Puddle Punch to cash out the damage really high. Gives him a solid 33% off of the really short combo. Ooh, jump back. Yoga Sniper. Once again, Yoga Sniper. Doesn't do much damage, but it's frustrating. He neutral jumps right over it with the perfect timing. Fireballs spacing each other out, colliding in the air. Champ slowly making his approach forward. The Shadow Shatter catches Jago for a solid 7%, and he catches him looking, breaks from full screen. Oh my god. Jump up heavy punch neutral. Oh my god, he actually dragon punched him with the light one, and it caught him with the fireball on the opposite side. That was sick. Close range standing medium kick, one of Jago's best buttons. Oh, and he breaks the very end of it. All he had to do was an ender. And just like that, Champ comes back quite a bit, only down about maybe 30% health. Snipe him in the face. Good stuff using the Shadow Hail. Oh, crouching heavy punch, one of the better anti-airs in the entire game. There it is again. This does good damage. It's generally what I use a lot too. 19%. That's really good for an anti-air, man, even with meter. Uh-oh. Grims made his way in. Here comes the combo. Champ is going to have to break it at some point. Chooses not to, goes for the launch surrender, and now he's going to get a bunch of health back as a result of this. 4 Tiger Furies, son. Throwing the Shadow. Oh, I was waiting for Hail. So Champ can come back from this. He has a chance. He has the armor. He's got the gear to do so. He just has to get the hit. And he get it! He got it! He get it, son! He get it! He's going! Grims got locked out, but the gear's about to go away. He loses it. Next hit's pretty much gonna win. We are down to the neck, about 5% life on both characters. Who's gonna throw out the Shadow first? Who's gonna throw out the Shadow first? There's one of these guys has to do it. Wow, that barely missed, and that's almost gonna work, and oh my god, F-Champ is gonna take it at the very end. Grims was looking at an anticipatory Shadow Wind Kick to go through the ice ball, and just barely misses. Amazing match. Thanks, guys. Holy shit. Awesome victory indeed. Looks like Champ is up 1 game against everyone else right now. Rico's been streaming quite a bit. If you guys want to watch Rico's stream as well, he's one of the more proliferant Killer Instinct players using Fulgor and Thunder. He is on Twitch. When you guys get a chance into the next match, choose a random stage for me if you can.
Ready. Fight.
Okay. Looks like Rico's sticking it out with Fulgor. Let's see what I can steal. Lasers up, tries to catch him on the jump. This is actually a good strategy. Do you see how Champ has already gained nearly full bar just because he's been hit a couple of times? But that's okay, because Glacius literally has no way of getting in on Fulgor from full screen. He has to get around all the offense. Does the power kick. Oh, backdashes right through the shatter. Good stuff. Ice ball lands right in his face. We're getting kind of close and even now. Until Rico landed that. He's going to charge up at least one. Ah, that was interesting how Champ was able to avoid that. Breaks the linker. I think that was a medium. And there's the unblockable. Oh, and he chooses to go for the very end. Champ with the extremely long combo. Teleports right back. Oh, it's going to blast through. It does go through projectiles. Rico's going to get as much pips out of this as possible. Oh, he got woofed right through it, and it goes through the gear, and that just about does it. Lands the grab. Going to the opposite side. When you have gear on, you only can pretty much throw the opponent. You have to land a couple of hits, and that can be pretty freaking hard. Jump up heavy kick lands. That's one of the better tools. Whoa! Switches to the opposite side, crouching short into EX. Stuck in a frame trap. Champ's gonna have to do something to get out of all this. This is honestly one of Fulgor's best matches in the entire game as well. Shoulder lands, only about 3 hits and not any damage at all. Ooh, doesn't cancel the lance into hail or anything. Gives Fulgor a chance to apply some pressure in the corner. Rico is still sitting on full stock right now, and he almost has instinct, which means he can do an instant death combo. And that should do it. Good stuff to Rico. That is one of the more difficult matches.
Supreme victory.
Do I need to send the invite, guys? Okay, I'll do it when the game begins, which should be right now, right? Okay. So go ahead and go into the game and just play it like usual, and I'm gonna go ahead and invite cheat code. So we're gonna get cheat code in here. There's some weird Xbox Live stuff to getting them in the to get him in here. So I'll take care of it in a sec. You're sadly not gonna see the screen for a moment. Eddie Franco 45! Thanks, dude! And we're back in. Cool. Okay. So quickly into the match. Looks like we got Rico going against Grims. Rico down about 60% right now, but Grims taking about 40% damage as well. No cross-up attempt. Jump in heavy punch, also a really good button for Fulgor. Both these characters have pressure moves that are 2 hits. Forward roundhouse with Jago and forward heavy punch with Fulgor. Forward roundhouse, arguably one of the best moves in the entire game. Catches Grims not hitting low, breaks the hell out of the shadow. Overhead with a frickin' piano sword. Rico not having none of it. Doesn't like the 80s at all. Oh, that is gonna hit! Barely. Just barely. This is a hype beam. Tries to get a follow-up off the Shoryuken. Didn't get it. Rico broke frame 1 on the mediums and got it. The 3 is giving Jago a lot of meter. He's almost got a full bar just off that one. Teleport into throw. Gonna grab a pip. Yep, thought so. If he throws another one of those fireballs, Grims can fly through the whole thing just like that, and Rico can't shadow counter it, but the trade works out in Rico's favor. Fulgor takes round 1. Wow, quick-ass combo. I think he broke the lights on that one. Jump up, heavy piano sword, takes the round, going into final game.
Fight!
Ooh. Crouching heavy punch into heavy laser. Really good move. Really good. Also gives you a chance to gain pips as well. Oh! Rico has a chance to get a lot of damage here, but misses his manual. Grims can also shadow counter the hell out of that forward heavy punch. Gets the grab, gets a single pip. Teleport to the opposite side. Oh, he actually teleported backwards, but was still able to block. That was ridiculous. A lot of empty jumping with Rico. He's not attacking on jump in. That works. Is he going to go for a shadow? Grims is forced to block low. I think he might have actually recovered in time from that. Heavy kick right into the meter. Now here's Grims' big opportunity, but misses it because Rico broke. That was a psychic break because those are all manuals. Catches him. Going for the manuals once again. Rico's gonna have to make a decision here. Chooses to go for the grab, and we're getting really close to an even game in the final round. Uppercut cancel, he's gonna uppercut him back. Both characters have instinct right now, and Grims can win right here. This could be it. No, he just barely didn't get it. Oh, I think that'll do it. No, he broke the light. Rico has a chance to come back. It's getting really close here. Oh, I could have lasered him. I felt like he could have lasered him, but he couldn't. So here's the thing, is that Rico can't block these, and that's gonna do it. I was about to say, if he jumps over this, he might be screwed. He might be screwed. Great game, guys. Max, so you know, if you snap to the party, just hit the B button to unsnap so you don't have to go to the dashboard. That is amazing advice. That is amazing advice. Thank you very much, YokuHC. Thank you. Is Jago the only character with manuals? Asks Sagat's Cornflakes. No, not at all, but his manuals are the easiest of any character in the game. Dog 23200, thanks, dude! Up next, we got Filthy Rich, one of the original designers of the Killer Instinct game and community manager at Double Helix, going up against Quackerdoodles X, also known as Grims, one of the better Glaciuses and Jagos there are. Grims starting out with a lot of pressure. Filthy Rich rebuttaling. Went for the meter ender. That's actually a battery ender, so it gives him a little bit of meter. Grims landing the manuals. Heavy manuals as well, and that's going to do a ridiculous amount of damage. 55% for one shadow. Almost got him. Grims jumps right over it. Chooses not to break. Catches Rich in a counterbreaker opportunity. I think Rich just broke the medium laser swords. Heavy punch, that'll do a lot of freaking damage because it started with a heavy. Check this out. 32% off a really short combo. The ice ball slapped Jago in the face. Messed up his beautiful good looks. Oh, this might actually end the round. It does, and Filthy Rich takes round one. Oh, throws out a couple of fireballs, gives it a little bit of meter, and wind kicks right through, catching Filthy Rich in a jump. Here we go, round three. Rich starts it off with a throw. Catches Grims pressing a button. Wind kicks right through, but that is going to be punishable from Glacius because he can do moves from almost any point of the screen. Laser sword hits, but I think Grims missed the manual. Rich has an opportunity here. Yoga Snipers almost gets the full damage, only 6% though. That's not a bad counterbreak opportunity. Grims could have punished it with Shadow Wind Kick, but it's a tough timing. Oh no, Grims got locked out. This is Rich's opportunity. Chooses to go for the meter. No cancel, not even going into the shoulder. Grims landed the overhead. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Rich chooses to break. Grims did not go for a counterbreaker attempt. That's gonna work! The instinct activation gave him an opportunity, and oh my god, this could be exactly what Grims needs. Rich blocks the mix-up. He's stuck in block stun now. Can't do anything. Oh, that might be it! Oh, and he counterbreakers right at the end, just in time to get the ultra. Or what's he gonna do? There it is. Good game from Rich. Sweet Jesus, that was a close match. This game Killer Instinct is one of the greatest fighting games that focuses around momentum. You really need to understand where you are and what has happened before to understand where you need to go with your next focus of attacks, your auto doubles, anything like that.